some of y'all might actually remember this dude. If you remember the church burnings in Louisiana, this is Holden Matthews, and he burned 3 historically Black churches in Louisiana back in 2019. Well, he gets a sentence of 25 years. So this came out on ABC News, November 2nd, 2020. A white man who pleaded guilty to torching 3 historically Black Louisiana churches in a 10-day span was sentenced Monday to 25 years in federal prison. Holden James Matthews, 22, learned of his fate in federal court in Lafayette, Louisiana, at the conclusion of a 2-day hearing in which the parishioners displaced by the 2019 arson rampage gave emotional victim impact statements, with one person saying, "Matthews, some believe you should receive the death penalty." Prior to Judge Robert Summerhays issuing a sentence, so Matthews did apologize for his crime, and he wanted, the congregations of the church that he destroyed. He said he has now found faith in the Lord. Well, it's a shame you didn't have faith in him back in 2019 when you were torching up all them Black churches. Matthews, according to prosecutors, could have received a sentence up to 70 years in prison. He pleaded guilty in February, 3 counts of using fire to commit a felony and 3 counts of intentional damage to religious property, which are hate crimes under the Church Arson Prevention Act of 1996. Federal prosecutors said Matthews admitted to setting the fires because of the religious character of these buildings and an effort to raise his profile as a Black metal musician. Oh, yeah, I remember he was in that band. Okay. All right. The Assistant Attorney General, Eric Deichman, he said the Department of Justice Civil Rights Division said Matthews also admitted to taking and posing photos and videos on Facebook showing the first 2 church burnings in hopes of promoting himself in the Black metal community. Matthews' reign of terror began on March 26, 2019, setting fire to St. Mary's Baptist Church. Okay, yeah, I remember that. And I remember showing the pictures in my video. On April 2nd, 2019, he set fire to Greater Union Baptist Church. And he later torched Mount Pleasant Baptist Church, all in Louisiana, St. Landry Parish. He was arrested in April after investigators traced 3 gas cans found at one of the church burnings at a local Walmart and discovered through a credit card receipt and surveillance videos that they were purchased by Matthews. Oh, okay, so you left an easy trail for the cops. Matthews' father is a sheriff deputy. That's right. This is all coming back. I remember his father was a sheriff deputy, and I remember seeing pictures of his dad when all of this happened. So his father said he had no knowledge of, his son torching these churches, and yeah, I guess for a parent, it is hard to believe. But once the father found out that he was involved in these arsons, he turned his own son in. It was his father that turned him in. Reverend Kyle Sylvester, a pastor at St. Mary's Baptist Church, was among those who gave a victim impact statement on Friday. Some believe you should receive the death penalty. Some want to kill. He's saying some people want to kill him. And others believe your punishment today will not be enough, Sylvester told Matthews, according to ABC Lafayette affiliate, KATC TV. Defense attorneys called a clinical psychiatrist who evaluated Matthews' mental state to testify on Friday. Mary Lou Kelly, a professor at Louisiana State University, said Matthews, in her opinion, suffers from untreated depression, social anxiety, arrested social development, and socially avoidant behavior that stems from fear of social rejection. Kelly claimed that Matthew has a history of alcohol and substance abuse, and he got drunk before setting each fire. His mother continuously told him to pray and it'll get better. He was angry at God because his prayers weren't heard. So so whatever God he was praying to, he wasn't getting any results. I think if he gotten the mental health services he needed, he would not be here today, Kelly said. All right. So out of the 25 years, he gets 18 months credit for time served. And the fire, of course, we know drew national attention. Vice President Pence traveled to St. Landry Parish to condemn the act. No one should ever fear for their safety in a house of worship anywhere in this country, anywhere in this world. Attack on communities of faith must stop, Pence said at the time, citing a mass shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. I remember that too. And that was October 18th, 2018, that left 11 people dead and even wounded another. And another shooting at a synagogue in California that killed 3, including the rabbi. Following the arson, fires, churches and religious groups throughout Louisiana and the nation donated more than $2 million to a GoFundMe site established by the 7th District Baptist Association, a 150-year-old nonprofit religious organization to help rebuild 3 burnt churches. Wow. Well, I guess this is the last we'll hear about this dude. 25 years, well, 18 months trimmed off of that 25 years, but that's still a long time. But, think about it. If he's 22 years old, 25, yeah, he'll be in his 50s when he gets out. Maybe in his 40s still. I'm thinking about the 18 months they trimmed off in his 40s. But I mean, look, if he's all mentally jacked up now, by the time he gets out of prison, which he'll probably get out early, I seriously doubt if he'll have to serve the whole 25 years, y'all. They'll probably get him out on good behavior or some mess like that. You know what they do. And I mean, you think he's mentally jacked up now? He's really going to be screwed up by the time he gets out of prison. One thing about America don't rehab their people. They just keep them in there for labor. And then when their time is up, they pretty much let them go. But no real rehabilitation at all. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.